In this video, I'm going to solve how many grams of nitrogen monoxide are in 2.1 moles. So the first things that we look at, as we do in all of these problems, is to figure out what we're looking for, how many grams. That means I'm starting right here this time. Of nitrogen monoxide, it's a good idea. Let's go ahead and write our formula down, especially if we're dealing with grams. So this has a prefix, which means this is covalent. So the prefixes tell me exactly what I need to know. There's no prefix in front of nitrogen, so it's just nitrogen. Mono is the prefix for one. Oxide would be oxygen. There's my formula. Ooh, it says no. That's funny. Okay, are in 2.1 moles. This is my given. So this is where I'm going to start for this particular problem. So I'm starting on moles and I'm going to grams. I'm going to use the molar mass. It's going to look a little different than the past problems. So the first thing to do is to use my formula to find my molar mass. Well, there's one nitrogen and it weighs 14.01. And there's one oxygen that weighs 16. We add that up and we get 30.01. So remember the format we use is 1 mole of nitrogen monoxide has a molar mass of 30.01 grams, or we flip it. It all depends on when we're setting up our problem on which one we're going to use. Okay, so now we're going to set up our problem using our lovely tool. We always start with our given, which in this case is 2.1 moles of NO. Nothing goes here. If the unit moles is on top, the unit moles must be on bottom. So then I go over here to what I'm using, because again, we figured out I'm going to use my molar mass by using this information. I know this is what I have to use, but I need moles on bottom. This one is not the one we used this time. It's what we used before because we had grams here. But this time we have moles, so we're going to be using this one. We take this and we copy it. Remember, pretend that this line right here is really the same line that's here. So I'm going to take that 30.01 grams and put it on top. And I'm going to put the 1 mole on bottom. So that just says 1 mole. That looks really awkward, so I'm going to put it here. Okay. And then we pick up our calculator and we solve this. You're going to multiply the top numbers. So you're going to do 2.1 times 30.01 and then divide by 1. And you get 63.02. The last unit you wrote down is grams. So that's going to be your answer.